Om Sai Ram. Today, let us hear the write-up of the diary by G. S. Khaparde, dated 4th January 1912. I got up early in the morning, prayed, and wished my son Baba and Gopal Rao Dhorle to go to Sai Maharaj and obtain permission to return to Amroti. But my wife intervened, saying it was Pausha Purnima and therefore a day sacred to our family deity, so no endeavour was made to obtain the permission required. I saw him go out as usual and went to the masjid after he returned, spending the interval in reading Ramayana. We returned after the midday aarti, and after meals I sat talking with Bapu Sahib Jog and then resumed Ramayana. After 5 p.m., I went to Sai Maharaj in the masjid and found him walking about in the compound. My wife also came there. After a time, he took his usual seat and we sat near him. Dikshit and his wife also came. Sai Maharaj then told a story. He said, there was a princess living in a palace. A monk sought shelter with her. Her sister-in-law, who was there also, refused it to the monk. So the monk with his wife was returning disconsolate to his village when he met Allah Miah in the way and told his story, how stricken with poverty he sought shelter and was refused. Allah Miah advised him to return with his wife and seek shelter once more with the same princess. He did so and was admitted and treated like a member of the family. The monk stayed enjoying all the comforts for 6 months and then, coveting gold, murdered the princess with an axe. The people round about assembled in large numbers and held a panchayat. The monk admitted the offence. When the matter went to the king in due course, Allah Miah advised him to let the monk go. The king obeyed. The princess murdered by the monk came to be born of him as his daughter, and he came once more to the palace and was permitted to stay there in affluence and ease for 12 years. Then Allah Miah inclined the king to avenge the murdered princess, and the monk was killed in the same way in which he had killed the princess. The monk's widow returned to her village, accepting the monk's fate as just. The princess, who was born as daughter to the monk, came to the place, took possession of what belonged to her in the former reincarnation, and lived happily afterwards. There was the work of God done and his justice vindicated. There was Shej Aarti at night, Bhishma's Bhajan and Dikshit's Ramayana. Ramamurthy today embraced Sai Maharaj when the latter was going in procession to Chavdi for the Shej Aarti. Bow to Shree Sai, peace be to all. For more audios, please visit saileelas.com. Om Sai Ram.